Welcome back to another Rental Boys vlog. Major changes have been made since our last warehouse, so we'll be following our warehouse manager, Noe. Today, he's gonna show you what changes he's made and how he's running the Kelly Rentals warehouse. So without further ado, let's get right into it.
Hey, what's up guys? My name is Noe Velazquez. I'm the warehouse manager here at Kelly Rentals. So today I'm gonna bring you alongside with me just to see what it is like to be in my shoes. If you have any questions, you're gonna get those answered today.
So today I asked Noe a series of questions on how we operate in the warehouse. So what's the first thing you do once you get to the warehouse?
So the first thing I do coming into the warehouse is come in through the front door. First thing I look into is this basket right here. This basket is gonna have all the task lists of every warehouse associate that worked the day before, with everything they did, everything they cleaned, or any specific items that I told them to clean. It's all gonna be written on here. The second step after coming in, gathering all this info, I'll go ahead and sit down, take some time for myself, just kind of get some stuff together, look into this. I'll start adding some numbers up just to make sure every warehouse associate did what they did have to do. And this will explain to me who did more work and who did less, or if they all worked as a team. And then from there, I add up all numbers, I enter into my database that I have on my computer. And then from there, as you can see, we'll get up from here. We're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna show you where I write down all this data for, everybody can see what their scores are like. Then from here, that's the info I get from all their paperwork. As you can see, all the numbers are in green. That means every person is doing above average on what they're supposed to be doing. If you see a red number up here, that's a big no-no. We don't want that. That means they're below average. They're just not pushing enough work for us. So I would like for everybody to be on top of 300 plus. That's a perfect number for me to be happy and satisfied. On this side, as you can see, we have the highest efficiency score of the month. So this is basically the winner of last month, which was June, which is Gregory. She was at 476, and that's based off of every week of the month. So we based it off of that. She's at 476. And at the end of the month, we kind of do something for them, for that one specific person. She gets rewarded for it, for, going above and beyond.
Are you looking for banking for your business? Well, meet Novo Banking, a smarter banking solution. Novo gives you the power to bank anytime, anywhere. You can manage your business's finances effortlessly while gaining valuable insight to fuel your business's growth. Check out Novo Banking in our description below.
Call me that.
You gotta be with a beer. You gotta get that one beer, bro. You gotta. No, one beer.
What changes have you made to the warehouse?
The changes we have made to the warehouse, I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all. Come on, follow me. As you can see, all of our game areas over here, easier for the warehouse workers to get to whenever there's a customer here to pick up. Back then, we used to have it on the other side, which it didn't make no sense because that would take more time for them to go across the other side of the warehouse to give it to the customer. So, and then I feel like having it here when customers come in and pick up some stuff, most of the time they always want to add a game. Just having that focus right here as soon as they come in, they'd be like, hey, y'all have board games, can I add one or two of them? And that's a quick sell for us, so I think that was a big fit right here. It's kind of center of attention to the customers. So as soon as they walk in, they see this, and they, like I said, they always go ahead and add it to one of their orders. Second thing we did is, you can follow me. This is all our dinnerware, glassware, containers left, just stuff that we have left over, that don't have no use. We keep it up there. But all this stuff is basically, we moved it over here. So whenever, it comes back, it gets cleaned, put away right here. So we don't have to take it across on the other side of the warehouse. The same thing, so everything, we know where everything's at. So whenever there's an order coming in, one of my warehouse workers know where it's at, and she knows what's the count for. It's easier for them, just kind of wrap it, put it up right here so they don't have to move it across the warehouse. So that was another big change that we did here. And I like it over here just by the washing station. I think that's where they belong. And I think there's a big move that we actually thought as a team that will work for us. So, whatever thoughts that the warehouse workers have and I have, we come together, with meetings and other stuff, it just brought up, and, now it's coming together. I'm gonna show you the next project we got. All right, so one project we're actually working on right now is our linen section. Our linen section has been kind of a mess lately, but hopefully with me and my team We're gonna get it back to looking nice, organized. It's not so much of a mess, but we're gonna keep it organized. You know, we kind of cleaned up most of our section. As you can see in some of our previous videos, you can see that we used to have our glassware here where it was, you know, recently moved, and now it's like we're creating more space for more linens, for more some of us stuff. You know, hopefully we can bring some more stuff in. Like I said, you know, it's just kind of keeping it organized. Right now it's not on top of the line, but we're gonna get it there. Like I said, you know, it's just kind of messy out here right now, just because that's our main project we're working on right now. Hopefully we get it up running here in the next month, you know, looking nice like the rest of our warehouse. But as you can see, there's more space out here for a lot more linens that we could bring in and keep in our inventory. So, and you're looking for something big like that, right? Mm-hmm. No,
There's different sizes back there.
We have the smaller one.
I went to visit to one of the websites that was in top. Which one's on the website on the same time? Oh, on that side.
Yeah, those are.
Okay, so then what's the price for this one? This one for the one.
These two right here, these are matching. So I just had a customer warehouse visit. Usually customers come in, they make an appointment to come in and look at certain stuff. You know, sometimes before they make their payment, they want to see how the items look or how they will look, or kind of they just want to set up how it's going to look in their event. So basically we don't want them booking that item, which is, you know, basically when they get that item delivered, it's probably not the one that they're looking at, you know. And that's why, you know, a lot of customers come in person just to, you know, get off that, you know, get off their shoulders that they just want to see how it looks before they book, before they spend their money on, which is fine, you know. Of course, you know, they usually get with sales, you know, they get with me to make sure what's a good time for them to come in. I'm available anytime for them to come in and look at anything. Usually just my hour lunch for me to step away, but besides that, they can always come in. I'll make their lives easier than anything. You know, I'll set up a whole table and chairs for them just so they can make it easier on them. But besides that, you know, they just come in and get that experience in person.
What are some tasks that have to be completed by the end of the day?
So some of the tasks that we have to complete by the end of the day are based off of my info that I have in my database. So I actually go into the database to see what the specific number of chairs, tables that we have going out for that next day, especially like, let's say on a Monday. Since everything's returning, we have to have all these items cleaned up, just in case if by Tuesday there's 40 tables going out. I want to make sure we have 40 tables cleaned. So what I do is go into the database, look into all the chairs and tables that are actually going out, and I'll get with my crew, with my team, and just let them know, hey, this is the items that we need cleaned. You know, make sure y'all get these items cleaned before we get anything else cleaned. Just put them as a priority because they are going out the next day, and I like for all the drivers to have all their stuff ready to roll for the next day, so they don't have to be calling me in the morning saying, I don't have this, I don't have that, this is dirty. As you can see, the driver lead is here preloading for tomorrow. There's something we do when it's kind of slow here at the warehouse. We like to preload before, so tomorrow they could just come in and jump on the vehicle and take off and do what they got to do for an easy, smooth day.
What are ways you keep your warehouse workers motivated?
The way I keep my warehouse workers motivated and, you know, ready to roll every day is by me coming out here, helping them out, you know, getting my hands dirty with them, you know, just to show them that me as a warehouse manager, I'm able to do the same thing as them. I don't see myself as a upper person than them. You know, I see myself as one of them because we're a team and we come as one. So, you know, for me to come out here and, you know, get my hands dirty with them, they like that. They like to see me out here grinding with them, you know, so I love that, you know, that makes me closer to them. We kind of conversate while we clean stuff, you know, and then, you know, I'm just right next to them. So that makes me real proud of myself, you know, just coming out here, helping them out in whatever way they need, you know. I'm not scared, I'm not afraid. Get my hands dirty. I think that's the number one thing. This is where I get down and dirty with my team. As you can see, that's how we do it, man.
What is our busiest days during the week?
The busiest days for us here at the warehouse is, I think, Monday and Tuesday. For sure Monday. Monday is one of our busiest days just because all the items that are coming back from the weekend, we need to clean them. And then, of course, we already come into some items that have been picked up on Sunday. So, I will say Monday's our busiest day, along with Tuesday.
How do you collaborate with our delivery drivers?
The way I collaborate with the drivers, the driver lead, basically what I do is let them know, stay in contact with them over the phone, let them know, hey, if there's a specific item going out, I'll put it on the side for them, kind of take a picture of it, shoot them that text message or that picture, whatever, especially when it comes down to like the linens. Of course, we have a specific area for them, so I got to make sure they're always there for them, let them know, hey, all the linens are in place for y'all ready. Also, tent tops. Tent tops is that number one thing where they need to know when something's clean and when it's not clean. So basically the way I do it with that is I put them to the side. I put them off to the side on a pallet, kind of text the lead, hey, I have these tent tops ready for you to go out this week. And it's just going based off the database that I have on my computer. From there, I just pass it on to my warehouse workers and then they clean them. And from there, contact the driver lead and then they know where to go. Once I shoot that picture or where the stuff is at, that's when they know where it's at. Of course, when it comes down to chairs, of course, putting them on pallets, easier for them to move around, kind of keeping the aisles clean for them, just moving stuff around. So whenever they come in the morning, they don't come into a mess or just, to a dirty pile. And the way we do that is we have a red paper and a green paper. Basically, they know if it has a red tag on it, it's no good to go. If it has a green tag, that means it's clean and ready to roll for them to take out.
So Kobe and Noe were on the phone with our sales manager, Donica, trying to clarify which pipe and drape system was the correct one for Kobe to take.
What does it say when it got curtains too?
It shows the curtains on it.
Oh, okay. You sure.
Siempre lo doy con cortina porque estoy viendo con el sistema.
I don't know if it was me, I don't think she said it does, I would.
I'm
She
okay.
says that
A menos que el cliente no lo quiera.
but usually when it comes with curtain, they give you the picture with the curtain on it.
Porque eso viene y dice que es con la cortina.
No, I never seen it like that. It always comes with the curtain when it comes with the curtain.
Son más cortinas si el cliente renta más, pero eso viene con la cortina.
What do we use to clean our items?
The solution we use here, cleaning solution that we use here at Kenny Reynolds is basically the Simple Green. That's what we use for tables, chairs. We kind of mix it in with water. We have our bottles here where we mix in a quarter of a Simple Green, the rest with water. You just don't want all Simple Green in there. Kind of mix it in with water just to, put less chemicals on them. And it cleans them pretty good. I have 2 chairs out here that we recently cleaned, looking nice. As you can see over here, these are all our garden chairs that we're actually gonna start cleaning right now. On those, we use a different solution on that. We have our thinner that we use that kind of leaves them more white and crispy, nicer look on them. That's a longer process, but they come out looking nice. So there's our clean solution for our tents. It's called Blitz. It's removes mildew, as you can see on the picture before and after. Like I said, in my opinion, it works really great. I love it. The person that cleans them loves it. We never tested something like this before, but as soon as we started using it, we've seen the difference on them. And they do leave them crispy white back again. But like I said, it's a process you need to do. Of course, it's not gonna, if it doesn't do it the first time, then do it again, and then it's gonna get whiter and whiter as you keep doing it. Just depending on how dirty it is. If it's not too dirty, one time should be good enough where you want it at.
Can you introduce the warehouse team and what their responsibilities are?
Kelly is the one in charge of all the chairs, tables, making sure they get cleaned. She's basically like a lead, but not really. She knows everything. She knows every corner of this warehouse, and that's what I like about her. She's always focused, always ready to work, always singing, but I guess that's what gets her through her day, which is okay. I don't have no problem with that. She helps me with all customer pickups, all customer returns. But like I said, she's always on top of all the items, making sure everything's up to proper use and everything. Then I have my other warehouse worker, which his name is Adrian. Adrian is more in charge of the heavy duty stuff around here, moving stuff around that's heavy that most of the time the girls can't move. cleaning most of the heavy stuff, like tent top, rolling up turf. Sometimes he goes out and helps the drivers as well. He basically jumps from different departments, just helping every department out and whatever they need. My other warehouse worker is Gregory. Gregory is the main person that takes care of all of our linen. She's the person that makes sure all the linens return and in a good, proper way, making sure they don't have no damages, making sure all the orders are ready, inspecting every linen that returns, that go out, preparing orders for our delivery drivers. Yeah, so anything to do with linens, Gregory is my person to go to. And we have two other warehouse associates, Emily and Livia. They're just basically follow whatever they need to do. I'll give them a task, they get it done. Livia, she's the one that takes care of more of our glassware, dinnerware, pulls orders for customers on that part. And Emily is just like a little part-timer that comes in, helps out in whatever department we need her at, cleans tables, chairs, separates, moves stuff around with the forklift, anything to do with that. But Emily is a good forklift driver. She's the person that helps me move everything from one side of the warehouse to the other, just because she's the one that knows how to drive a forklift from everybody here at the warehouse. So that's it, guys. A day in my shoes as the warehouse manager here at Keller Reynolds. Hopefully I answered everybody's questions. Maybe I didn't, y'all make sure to comment below anything with any type of questions y'all have. I'll be gladly to answer those. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Till next time, peace.
You all heard what Noe said, so go ahead and click that like button, drop a comment down below because we love chatting with y'all, and don't forget to subscribe if you want. That's all for this video. If you want to see more content like this, click the playlist right here. My name's Steven, and I'll see y'all in the next vlog. Peace.